government should consider tax reliefs as part of measures to help free up cash for small and medium enterprises to stay afloat as the COVID-19 pandemic continues to cripple businesses, says the head of the Federation of Small and Medium Enterprises.
But one government to create measures that ensure that money stays with our business. Because these are hard times, they're not earning money. Okay? So if you reduce the VAT rate, it means that you leave more money with a business to be able to meet its obligations. Instead of giving, because the idea of saying let's collect money from you through taxes and then give you hard cash is a difficult one. It's better, and that's the trend that most governments have done. Yes, they've had monetary measures, and the central bank has been very effective, honestly, if I'm to say that. It has been very effective at, for instance, instructing banks to restructure loans, lowering the CBR rate, and so on.
In the heat of the moment, businesses may be forced to lay off workers, with some already taking cost-cutting measures. This implies 70 to 80% of Ugandans employed in the sector could lose their jobs.
Government should establish a loan guarantee scheme for SMEs. This is not a grant, and this is not free money. Rather, it's a special fund from which SMEs can borrow to meet their short-term liquidity requirements. Once the businesses are back on their feet, then businesses will be required to repay this money at zero interest. Our second proposal is for a job support scheme to ensure that people do not lose their job.
This as government continues to effect supplementary budgets, with payouts being made. The Federation instead suggests a complete review of the budget in the context of COVID-19 in order to lift the economy from distress.
So I would not be supportive without seeing a complete review of the budget. Two, I would not be supportive without knowing why this money is being borrowed. My suspicion is that it's simply being borrowed to fill the gaps that may be experienced through reduced domestic revenue collection. If this is the case, then it is a wrong approach, because you're not going to keep borrowing. The economy is going to do bad for some time because of this, the knock-on impacts of this crisis. So it means you have to look at the budget holistically,